This was a really difficult day. So we're 51 days into real estate, and this is the first time that I have really felt a strong sense of adversity. So let's talk about it. Today, I reached out to for sale by owners, and the story doesn't end there, obviously. Every single potential client I have talked to you about in the last 30 days have so far ghosted me, no responses, or the Frankfurt lady that I have been speaking to is now saying that they're likely going to get an offer on the home, and if they do, then I obviously am going to be of no help. That means that all of the hard work that I've put in might be result to nothing. Now, I'm over-exaggerating a little bit because when you build relationships with people like that lady in Frankfurt who admired my hard work, dedication, and really, I know she likes me as a person, there can be potential of a relationship building there where referrals could be a possibility, stuff like that. But when it comes to my needs right now, which is I need income now, it's not going to happen. On top of that, I have not gotten a single solid lead that has been converted to a listing appointment in the last 2 weeks. And today, for example, I didn't get responses from anyone of thank you, Nick, through my for sale by owner text. And I'll tell you what, calling people after they have texted you, like calling them the day after because they sent you a text and said, thanks, Nick, those people are usually friendly people that you want to talk to. The ones who do not respond to the initial text I send them and I follow up with them are unbearable to talk to. I have been lied to. I have been said not so nice things to. I have been berated through calling to see if there's a way I can help them with their situation. Truthfully, I think I can help them and save them money. Now, obviously, with that, everything is contingent upon my skills with calling people, with my skills of communication, and my skills of presenting the value that I bring towards the for sale by owners. So today in particular was very defeating because I've had several difficult calls and I came in being like, oh my gosh, this is so bad. This is going to suck. And typically when that happens, it's usually not as bad as you would expect it to be. Oh, it's not that bad after all. It's okay. This was like as bad as I thought it was going to be. And it just makes me want to do it less and less, which I have to do this. Okay, the reasoning behind it is because more often than not, this is the stuff that gets people to run away. The average agent doesn't reach out to for sale by owners. The average agent doesn't reach out to people they don't know. Okay, so, and I don't want to be average. The only thing I can do now is to just go through it. What else can I say in this entire thing? What else can I say that is going to be able to uplift me while also sounding defeated? Nothing. I just have to keep pushing through it. And, I got to listen to how I'm feeling. And if I'm feeling really defeated, it's okay for me to take a break, which I did. I ended up only making 2 calls, and I reached out to 10 through text. Several of them were voicemails, so it was okay. It's painful. It's painful because people say the worst thing that they can say is no. Oh, like the word, for example, if you're going to go talk to a girl that you like and you want to see if you guys would get together, oh, the worst thing she can say is no. Oh, the worst thing this for sale by owner can say is sorry, I'm not interested. No, they can say way worse things. I have been, like I said, I've been lied to. I've been said a lot of mean things. I've gotten the blunt, like, stop calling me. I've had a trillion calls with different realtors all the time. Now, I just said, they say they get a lot of calls from realtors. Maybe they do. And maybe what I'm doing isn't special, but again, there's so many things to be negative about today. And I don't know if it actually has anything to do with it being negative, or that's just me getting in my own way. It's the latter, right? I genuinely don't think there's anything outwardly wrong. I think it really is how I'm seeing this entire thing. I almost cried making those calls. I was frustrated. And this isn't the first time I felt that way. Last Friday, I felt the exact same way. Making the calls when you know that they don't want to talk to you is genuinely painful because you don't want to do it and they don't want you to anyway, right? So even though I make very subtle calls and I'm like, hey, Bob. Or I say, hi, because I don't know their name is Bob until I look them up on Forewarn, but I'll say, hi, is this the property owner on 123 Main Street? Hi, my name is Nick Ponzo. I'm a local realtor with Keller Williams. I just want to ask a few questions about the home. If you have a minute, is that okay? Even when I talk like that, the most inoffensive tone of voice and the most soft, attention to detail voice I can say. No, actually, we had someone die recently in our family, or the most common one I hear, the home sold already when it did not. The home just did not sell. Like, it wouldn't be on Zillow if the home sold, but they lie, and you just gotta go with it, and then you can't just call their bluff, because maybe they are telling the truth, you know? I'm just complaining a lot today. It's just, it's that on top of my leads, like my potential clients really starting to fall through the cracks and everything starting to fall apart for me. And also my money's getting tight. Okay. I blew half of the budget already and we're near the end of September. So technically in theory, I will be completely out of money by December. Should have been January, but it'll likely be in December. What can you do? What can you do? What can you do? Well, I'll tell you what I can do here. This needs to be a time where I need to just understand that all the stuff I went through growing up, the rejection I went through in middle school, the failures I have been through my entire life, the berating of my stepdad who told me I would never be something. There was something deeply wrong with my character because he thought that. I have to overcome it and really listen to myself talk and understand everything I'm saying at that moment in the beginning of the video was a load of shit. Because really, I don't give myself enough credit. I've done a lot for being 23 years old. I graduated college, first time doing so in my family. I got an honors diploma in high school. I was a 3-sport athlete. I was really good at track when I did that. I got 5th in my conference as a sophomore. On top of that, I graduated with technically a business degree. It's sport marketing and management, so it is business perspectives. I've had an extensive background in the Kelley School of Business. I have multiple certificates in marketing and negotiations and sales. I was an intern for the PGA Championship and helped to build the merchandise store and build connections there. And I graduated with a bachelor's degree. And I have my real estate license, and I live in Chatham Hills, in one of the richest places in the Midwest, at 23 years old by myself, and this is my own apartment. I don't live with anyone. And here I am, talking so much crap about myself. When my stepdad said, "That's weird. What you like is weird. You should be more like this. Why do you do that? Why do you say stuff like that? What's wrong with you?" Nothing's wrong with me. As a matter of fact, I think I'm a pretty cool guy. And I don't say it a lot. I don't say that a lot. I'm really hard on myself for the most part. And it comes into play whenever I'm dealt a heavy hand when it comes to adversity like this, for example. When I have to go and make for sale by owner calls, and I know for a fact that these people are going to tell me to fuck off, I hate you, I keep getting calls from realtors, you're wasting my time, you're a piece of shit, blah, 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 blah. The thoughts of my stepdad get in my head, and I start to doubt myself. And like my twin brother said, like my dad said, like my mom said, like my friends tell me, like the people in the office tell me, none of that is true. None of that's true. I am very capable, and if anything, if everything falls through the cracks, and let's say I have to start back from square one and I lose everything, I don't have anything to lose. I don't have anything to lose. I mean, look at me. Look around. I'm not married. I don't have kids. I don't have responsibilities for anyone other than myself, and no one's expecting anything out of me. Of course I am, and I hold myself to an extremely high standard for a new agent. So I need to stop with the self-doubt, because that is what's going to get in my way. And I can only imagine that this is where people either break or break through. And I want to be one of those people that break through, because I think I will, and I can. I just need to stay with the program and stick with it. Stick to the blueprint, the plan that I have in place, and keep meeting my standard. Social media has been still going strong, so there is some good positive stuff coming out of today. I made my calls, I did my follow-up, and I made social media video. Everything is going to fall into place, and as long as I keep praying and God is on my side, we're going to be just fine. Vince, my twin brother, is coming here on Wednesday. I can't wait to see him. It's going to be a good time. And quite frankly, I need him around here. So what are we doing tomorrow? What's the plan tomorrow? Well, I'm going to be going to check out a new build in a townhouse with a gal that I met on Instagram. She's one of the sales consultants for Pulte Group. I'm going to go ahead and meet with her and make social media content on that. I'm also going to start planning out the day in the life of a 23-year-old realtor. It's going to be real. It's not going to be the fake BS that you'll see on social media. It's just going to be authentic. It's going to be me. I'm going to stick it to myself. And that's how it's going to be. So I'm going to be making my FSBO calls. And I have to, voice crack. Oof, excuse me. I have to go in with the right mindset. And I have to start my morning off strong. And if I do those two things, I'm going to be just fine. That's it for this video. 51 days. The time is ticking. The clock is ticking. And I don't frankly have a lot of time until I run out of money and I need to come up with something fast. Well, I'll see you guys tomorrow. It'll be day 52. You guys have a great rest of your day. Sleep well.